I'm back. Well, maybe. So I probably owe an explanation as to where I've been for the past year or so. There's a lot of behind the scenes work that you don't see when it comes to creating YouTube content. I was learning how to do all this stuff as I went, and it took an immense amount of time, a lot of focus. It drained a lot of my free time. And when I did a cost-benefit analysis after all the effort I put in, I wasn't seeing any views on my content, which pretty much told me that there wasn't enough value going to other people to continue doing it. So I just completely stopped. Now, what happened in between then and now is I continued to get comments on my videos and comments from friends basically telling me to continue making content and that, oh man, you should really get back to it. I like these videos. So I didn't really think much of that, to be honest. I kept hearing it and I was like, maybe, maybe not, I'm not sure. Wouldn't do much with it. Well, what changed my mind was my first App Store comment on my app that has just launched to the App Store was from someone who found me on YouTube. And I said, hang on a minute, there might actually be something here. So I went back to my channel, I reviewed the stats on the videos. All my videos got under 100 views with the exception of one. And that one was on United Masters. It has like 1,900 views, which comparatively that's a massive gap. So what that told me, those two things told me, was there's something here for me on this platform, but it's not what I originally expected. But that's totally okay, because if I put in so much time to make all these videos and no one gets any value out of it, then what's the fucking point in doing it? There is none. But if there are things that I can talk about that give value to you, then I would absolutely love to get back to YouTube. I quite enjoy doing it. So what I need from you guys is a little bit of help. What exactly do you want me to talk about? What kinds of content do you want to see? Do you have questions for me that I can answer? If so, please comment all of that stuff down below. I'd be very interested in getting back into this, as long as I'm making content that's actually going to get viewed. So let me know what kinds of things seem interesting to you. One of the things I've heard repeatedly in the last couple of months from friends is that apparently they tell me that I do a very good job of deconstructing complex topics and explaining it to people in a way that they actually feel like they understand, that otherwise seem very complicated to them. This is something that I'd absolutely be interested in doing. I think that might be partly why my United Masters video did so well. So if that's something that you'd like me to do, let me know. I'd be happy to do that with things about the music industry. There really, as far as I can tell, there's not really a music industry education channel. There are plenty of channels teaching you how to play instruments, but there aren't really many channels telling you a whole lot about the ins and outs of the industry. And based on the United Masters video, seems like that's the kind of thing that you guys want to learn more about. If so, let me know. I have some other options for content too. I go to a lot of concerts. I could talk about those. I could talk about startups. People didn't seem to gravitate to that last time I did that. But basically, if you guys can help me out and let me know what you want to see, I'd love to get the channel going again. So let me know in the comments. And also, I mentioned this briefly prior, but my app Sonitize just launched to the App Store, so if you're within Colorado, you go to a lot of concerts, Sonitize is going to be able to bring you a lot of value. You should go check it out in the App Store on iOS. If you're outside of Colorado, you're welcome to download the app, but we're only in Colorado right now. So if you download the app and tell me where you are, there's a field where you'll be able to do that in the next update, then let me know, and that'll give me an idea of what markets to go into next for when we expand. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I hope to be seeing more of you and to be getting back onto this channel.